This weekend we got UFC 320 in T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, headlining Ankalaev against Pereira, the second fight. Kicking off the main card, we got Magomedov against Joe Pyfer at middleweight. Both guys are strikers. I do give the advantage to Joe Pyfer because we saw that against Gerald and against Kevin Gastelum. He got against Mark Andre. He got more precision, more power, more speed. Although Magomedov has more experience. He faced guys like Caio Borralho, who he lost by decision. He got knocked out by Sean Strickland. But Magomedov got the wrestling background. He can wrestle. Joe Pyfer, I don't think he can wrestle. And if Magomedov goes and feels some type of danger, he can like dive and clinch, go to the cage, clinch against Joe Pyfer, probably take him down and do some grappling. I don't think Magomedov will be the more prepared guy for this fight. On the other hand, Joe Pyfer is a guy like I do believe will give some problems in terms of speed, of movement, even the leg game, the leg kicks, the body kicks. And if Magomedov can take him down or get picked apart by Joe Pyfer, I don't think it's going to be a long night for Abus. And my final decision for this one, I'm gonna go in the Joe Pyfer hype train, so I'll give the win to Joe Pyfer. Next up, we got Josh Emmett against Youssef Zalal. This is the typical fight about a rookie against a veteran, a 40 years old guy against a 29 years old young Zalal, who since the loss against Sean Hudson, he's been on skyrocket through the division with his last win against Calvin Keita. He's the superior grappler by miles. He's got good speed, he's got good movement, and Josh Emmett on the other side is a power puncher. I do believe Josh Emmett is the gatekeeper of the featherweight division. He faced guys like Ilia Topuria and lost by decision. A guy who many people is putting out on the pound for pound list as one of the best ever. He knocked out Max Holloway, he knocked out Volkanovski, he knocked out Charles Oliveira, and Josh Emmett has been there with probably the best guys in the featherweight division, and he gives trouble to everyone because he got good stamina, he's big for the division. But I do think the age will catch him, and we saw that against Lerone Murphy, the last fight. Josh Emmett is still a big problem in the featherweight division, but we got this hungry lion that is Zalal. The first round will be crucial for Zalal, avoiding the power of Emmett, and through the second round until the third, we're gonna see Zalal getting the best of him, letting his hands go, and if he feels like he wants to take him down, he's gonna take him down, Josh Emmett. I do believe that Zalal has the capacity to go to the ground against Josh Emmett and probably submit him. In this one, I will give Youssef Zalal the win. I'm gonna be a little bit ambitious here. Zalal will finish Josh Emmett by submission or knockout, or even ground and pound, but this one will belong to Zalal. Now we back up to the big guys. We got at the light heavyweight division, Jiri Prochazka against Khalil Humphrey Jr. This one will be poorly striking, and I do think it's gonna be a war. Jiri Prochazka is like in survival mode. He lost against Alex Pereira 2 times. He was a champion in the division. Khalil Roundtree is an experienced and veteran in the UFC. He got many good fights. He fought against Alex Pereira and did well until he didn't, because Alex Pereira is still fighting for the title on this card. Jiri Prochazka has faced great champions, Glover Teixeira, Alex Pereira, Jamal Hill, and both guys defeated Jamal. This one Like I said, it will be a war. Jiri Prochaska has the reach advantage, more versatile, and Khalil will be more relying on the power punches, the combos, and Jiri probably will throw some crazy spinning elbow or spinning kicks. We can't forget that Jiri Prochaska has been in the UFC for like 5 years and faced guys like Dominic Reyes, Glover Teixeira, Jamahal Hill, Alex Pereira. He's got more experience than Khalil in a higher level. Khalil is a guy who's gonna go forward. Both guys will meet at the center, but I will give this one to Jiri Prochaska because he will have the speed advantage. Probably the crazy shots he's gonna throw to Khalil. So this one will be for Jiri Prochaska, and I will try to guess probably by decision. I would like to see a decision on this one, and I think will be for Jiri. Now we get to the co-main event of this card. Merab Dvalishvili against Cory Sandhagen. Unpopular opinion, I do think Cory is a better fighter than Sean O'Malley. At the same time, I do think that if both guys met before Sean O'Malley against Cory, probably Sean O'Malley could win because, I don't know, it's just like an intuition I got in terms of striking. But Cory Sandhagen, when I say Cory is a better fighter than Sean O'Malley, even though he was never a champion on the bantamweight division, he's got better grappling, he's got better wrestling, he's got more IQ, because we saw what he did against Frankie Edgar, the jumping knee and the stamina. On the other hand, we got Merab, who is known by the machine, a guy who can fight the whole night, and I don't think there is someone in the bantamweight division or even in the whole UFC at this moment that can match the stamina of Merab. Merab is not the superior striker, he's definitely the superior wrestler. I do think he's gonna wrestle early on the fight against Cory because he needs to close his range against Cory. I think as well that Cory Sandhagen will try to play on the reach, try to pick him apart, try to do some 1-2s, only combos with 1-2, 1-2, and circle, circle, circle. And he will try to avoid the cage because that spot is where Merab has some success. He'll try to show him probably the knee on the middle to let Merab know that if you try to take me down, you probably get kneed. He'll try to go for the leg kicks. I do think this should be the plan of Cory. The leg kick, probably some knee on the middle, some uppercut to show Merab that he's aware of the takedown. And he's gotta go combos 1-2, circle, circle, circle. Although Merab has a plan. The plan relies on go to wrestle early on the fight. Wrestling early will give Merab some success if he can manage somehow to keep Cory on the ground. He needs to try to tire Cory early because we know Merab can fight all night, and that's not a problem for him going and close the range. He needs to be aware of the wild shots of Cory. He needs to cut the space and put Cory on the cage and try to clinch him, close the distance. Don't try. And Merab has this thing. Merab, if he wants to strike against Cory, he needs to go inside the guard of Cory. He needs to really close the range. He needs to be really aware of some spinning. If Merab tried to strike early on the fight, he will be catched by some spinning elbow of Cory, or even a knee or a shot, a cross or a hook. So the plan is simple for Merab. He needs to go full throttle on the fight. He starts, the referee say, go fight, you go wrestle. You go wrestle. You go to the ground against Cory. Put him there, try to tire him as much as you can, dry his energy, and then you can play with him like you did against Umar. This one, again, it's hard to go against Merab. Merab, for the past year, has proven us, for the past couple of years, has proven to us that he's one of the best bantamweights of all time, if not the best bantamweight. And I don't think there is anyone on this division that can go 5 rounds and get the decision win over Merab. I do think there is no way, simply no way. The only way that people can win against Merab is 1, a lucky shot and knock him out, and 2nd, if Merab decides to do some crazy and stupid thing on the fight, then get caught from a submission or an armbar, a rear naked choke, some type of, but that relies on Merab, the responsibility of not getting caught on the fight. So this one, Merab all the way, sign the check, bet on Merab as much as you want. It's, I do think, even if Corey is better than Sean O'Malley, I don't think he's enough to beat Merab. And now we get the main event of UFC 320. Ankalaev against Alex Pereira, the second fight, the rematch. This one, and before we go to the fight, I wanna say something. We've been seeing in the social media lately some sparring footage about Alex Pereira. We see him locked in, we see him in good shape, he's big and he got that speed, the power, but that's the only thing that Alex Pereira can bring to the fight. That's the power, the speed, and the shape, and the condition. Ankalaev in the first fight decides to challenge Pereira and goes to striking. I don't think that's a smart plan to strike with Alex Pereira, because if you get a clean shot from Pereira, you're going to sleep. That's it. You're going to sleep. That man carries so much power in his hands and his leg kicks. Even if he doesn't throw with full power, it will hurt you. It will hurt you bad. Ankalaev in this fight, I don't think he's gonna strike against Alex Pereira again. I think he's gonna try to strike in the early moments of the fight, but I feel like Pereira will be better on this one than the first one. And the moment that Ankalaev senses some danger, he will go to the plan A. He's gonna try to fight the plan B, show himself again, and show to the people that he can strike against the best striker in the light heavyweight division. But he's gonna realize soon that he's better going to plan A. The plan A is crystal clear. He's gonna try to wrestle. He's gonna wrestle Alex Pereira. He's gonna drag him down to the cage. It will be easy for Ankalaev going to the ground, and he's gonna finish Alex Pereira in this one. My guess is Ankalaev by ground and pound or submission on this one, and still the champion. Give me your thoughts on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and see you next inside the Forge.